So after I saw Neighbors 2, sorry, I changed the lighting a little bit, but after I saw Neighbors 2, I went and saw the Angry Birds movie. Uh, I was I'm a person that never really played much of Angry Birds. I've played some of it, but I have here and there, and I've kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty cool little, neat little game, and I wasn't really objecting towards the idea of making a movie out based off the video game because honestly, they kind of gave if you want to give the game any props, it kind of gave you like a basis of a story, like kind of like a little bit of a story enough that you can kind of base a movie around it. Like, hey, it's about pigs that take birds' eggs and the birds are pissed. That's basically it. You can kind of make a movie about it. You can kind of give it a backstory as to why these pigs are taking these eggs and stuff like that. Um, and I like I said, I wasn't objecting towards it at all. Even the trailers looked okay. I thought they just they were okay, not great or it kind of annoyed me when like earlier this week I saw a couple commercials comparing it to the Lego Movie. I'm like, I highly doubt this movie will be anywhere fucking close to the Lego Movie. I said, yeah, Lego Movie is one of those movies that proves that you can do a movie that's basically a product placement, and a movie that's just selling itself on the brand that it's based off of. But yeah, Lego Movie's one of those rare exceptions, and I highly doubt the Angry Birds movies are going to be up to par with the Lego Movie. So, what did I think of it? It wasn't very good. It wasn't. I didn't hate it. I kind of was bored. I'm really tired. And, like I had no trouble like paying attention during Neighbors too, but during a lot of Angry Birds movie, I found myself almost falling asleep because I was bored out of my mind. Um, I kind of wish I liked this movie a lot better, but there are a lot of stupid fucking things about this movie. Although this movie is really weird, I'll talk about that in a second. The humor in this movie is pretty fucking weird. Um, if there is anything I can give this movie credit, and one of the reasons why I kind of won't say this is a really horrible movie is that animation in this movie is really good. It is. It's really good. They definitely put a lot of work into the animation into this film. It looks really crisp and really clean and really nice. It's not from like Pixar or anything like that, but it's not trying to be. Um, it's animation's come a long goddamn way, since like the beginning of film, and it's incredible. Like it looks, this movie, like I said, looks pretty damn good. Also, the voice cast was fine. I like Jason Sudeikis, especially as Red. I thought he was really good. Um, I thought he fit that character very well. His voice fit that character very well. Um, he also got Josh Gad basically playing Olaf if he was a bird. Um, I don't hate Josh Gad, but he's basically playing every fucking character he's ever done. Um, who else? Who else did I like in this movie? Let me look it up. I'm trying to look up the cast real quick. I forget who's all. Oh, Bill Hader as the pig was fun. I like Bill Hader, and he was having a blast doing this movie. You could tell he was a lot of fun in this film. Um, my main problem with this movie is that it's a one joke movie, and that's fucking it. It's a movie that just relies on puns, weird jokes that like were funny maybe 4 years ago, 40 years ago. Also mixed in with jokes that like are culturally relevant now, but won't be relevant like say probably 20 years from now. Um, a lot of the same. Basically, this movie has a lot of the same problems a lot of kids' movies have nowadays, and it's kind of getting annoying and really repetitive. This movie is very repetitive in its jokes. Um, there are all kinds of puns. Like the first couple times I heard puns in this movie, I'm like, all right, that was funny. Like little chicks walking across a crosswalk, and it's and or walking across a crosswalk, and Jason Sudeikis' character says, "Oh, haven't you ever heard of bird control?" Like birth control. I chuckled at that. Also, really chuckled. This was probably the thing I laughed at the most because it was so bizarre. There was there in the background. This happens a lot in the movie where in the background there are a lot of funny sight gags. Like there was a fertility clinic called, I'm not making this up, Birds and Bees Fertility Clinic. That was kind of funny. Um, that did make me laugh. But this movie. Oh, also there's a character. There's a pig named John Ham. I There are no words to describe how. I kind of did laugh at that, but like, oh Jesus, like there's Instaham instead of Instagram. Uh, they're doing selfies. There's 50 Shades of Green because they're pigs and they're green. Uh, what like it just never stops with this like the puns in this movie, and it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, I get it. Like, and also there's weird ass humor in this movie that, like I said, there's like 40 dates, almost like 40 years. There's a Shining reference. Or pigs are going ran ram, ran ram. Also, there's an Eagles reference, like a Eagles reference of Hotel California. That's weird because kids will know what the hell that is and what Shining is apparently. Um, yeah, this movie is not very good. Um, like I said, I was bored half the time. Um, it's there are worse things to take your kids to see than this. Like I said, the problem is it suffers from the same problems a lot of kids movies do nowadays, and that's just the same repetitive shit that you see in almost every kids movie nowadays. Um, yeah, I don't recommend it for anybody who's not a kid, probably. Um, the movie has also a lot of weird adult humor. There's like, er, what she said? Jason Sudeikis' character says at one point, "We're flocking angry birds," or a bunch of flocking angry birds, or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is PG, people. um, wow. That's just an example. There are a lot of examples of a lot of adult humor in this movie. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't recommend it. As far as trailers go, shit. I got the BFG. Holy shit. The BFG finally got a trailer for this. I've been wanting to see a trailer for this for a while. Steven Spielberg making a Roald Dahl book, turning that into a film. I know a lot of people really love that book. I never read it when I was little. Um, I gotta give credit to the fucking CGI. Who's it? Mark Rylance is playing the giant, and they made that giant look really like Mark Rylance. That is some really good CGI. Props to that movie. That was a lot of work. You could tell has gone into that giant. Like I said, it looks kind of good. Like it's Spielberg, so I will see it because it's Spielberg. I like Spielberg. It looks like something this looks like it's something that would be a passion project of his. That could be a good thing, and that could be a bad thing too. Um, and the last trailer I got, I don't even really want to spend time talking about this. The Wildlife. It's a really shitty looking animated film. It's basically Robinson Crusoe, the story of Robinson Crusoe, if it were told from the animal's point of view, uh, and that these animals live on this island that Robinson Crusoe discovers, and um, their reactions to stuff that's going on with Robinson Crusoe and stuff. It looks dumb as hell. It looks like Norman the North. Maybe not as bad as Norman the North, but yeah, it looks pretty shitty. I think it's from the same goddamn studio. Yeah, so I'm not. That's not my cup of tea anyway. So that's as far as the reviews go. I'll be back sometime later this week with a review for The Nice Guys. I really want to see The Nice Guys. I don't know when I'll be doing a review for that because I'm pretty goddamn busy the next couple days, but I will be getting around to seeing that as soon as I can. I've really been looking for. I've been really wanting to see that more than Neighbors or Angry Birds, honestly. But until then, I will talk to you guys later.